figures. Hello everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Intravenous 2. In the last episode, we reached out to Lida for some advice as to what we should do based on the folks we were sent to kill last, but he had no other information for us. He did, however, discover that when Steve and Sean had met, Sean had killed the gentleman we were sent to make inquiries of, shall we say. And someone had been re-established into that same role. On the off chance, it is related to the same group of people who still might know where our father is held, Lee thought it might be in our best interests to pay the new leader a visit, as it were. So, Steve did so, as Sean needed some rest. From what I can tell, we didn't get that much information out of the guy. He knew nothing about who was pulling the strings or in charge of the operation or tasks he performs, although he sweared he did no kidnapping jobs recently. And aside from getting paid in gems and jewelry via dead drops, there was no other information that we got from him, at least that, to my recollection. So Steve killed him, and we wiped out every single person remaining on the map. A good amount of fun. We are currently at, I believe, 38 bucks in the jar, just as a heads up. And with all that said, I think that's good for a summary. Let me put a break here, and then we'll talk with Steve for a bit. All right. Well, that was a bit awkward. Let's get to it. Hey, Sean. Do we want to receive some training again? Or skip it and go for the debrief? How much money do we have first? I should have checked this off screen. $20,000. I think we can afford some more training, so let's do so. Great, let's get to it. What do you want to work on? I think we keep putting points into short guns. Let's do it. Right, let's get to it. All right, let's go ahead and see where our next mission is. A heads up, viewer, that I have not done the next mission. Or at least I don't believe I've done so. I'll let you know for sure after I hear what it is and get into the mission itself. Let's get started. What'd you find out? Nothing worthwhile. Just that this Theo guy your previous target mentioned is just a cop. Shit, another dead end. Hey there, friend. I thought we gave you clear fucking orders to kill the fox. Instead, you did nothing and caused another media wave. Are you starved for attention, you little bitch? Wants to fuck up your dad, huh? What's it gonna take to get you to do shit right, asshole? Fuck you! You so much as touch him and I'll put all of you 6 feet under. Well, how do you want your dad then? Crippled? Missing a couple of fingers, huh? Maybe in a coffin? You sick fuck. You want my help? Fine, but not until I can be sure my dad's alive. Sure, buddy, that we can give you. Sean, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Did they hurt you? No, but they're antsy. Give me something. Help me find you. Well, I'm in... You fucking rat. Ask your dad, and the first thing you do is interrogate... Ask for your dad, and the first thing you do is interrogate him for his whereabouts. Think we're morons? Just tell me what you want. Got another target for you. Get on your laptop and stop fucking around. But before you do that, I've got an announcement to make. Mission parameters changed. From now on, every fuck up of yours, your dad's gonna lose a body part, starting now. What? No, don't you fucking touch him. Hey, get him over here. Let's see how well your fingers fare against this big ol' knife. You bastard! I'll kill you! Muffled screaming. You hear that? That's the sound of your dad losing a finger. You fucking bastard! I'll kill you! You're all dead! Hey, shut the fuck up! You got your new job. Now tend to it. And trust me, we'll know if you skimp out on the guy. Your dad will find out too. Fuck! I'll fucking kill them! What did they do? My dad. They cut one of his fingers off. I'll fucking strangle them. I'll break their necks when I'm done with this shit. Shit. Sean, focus. You've got to head out. I know I fucking have to. Get mad, Sean. I'll research this guy while you're gone. Alright. Once again, viewer, we'll go ahead and do the mission prep when we get there. Let's first see if we get another sort of screen telling us more about what's going on as on our way. That's when they hurt my dad. The first consequence of my refusal to dance to their tune. The only thing I could think of was, what the hell do I do now? Should I have abandoned my morals and did as they asked, or kept acting as I saw fit at the expense of my father? It was a tough choice to make. There was no guarantee they wouldn't kill my dad regardless of my actions either. For all I know, by sparing my targets, I would have made my dad suffer, and he'd still end up dead. It was hard to stay on target. I'd be lying if I said I remained stoic after this. Especially when I was just given yet another target to take out. Apartment alleyways, May 7th, 2320. Sean, heads up. The block's being patrolled by a bunch of cops. They look like bodyguards and they'll shoot you on sight. Don't think I have to tell you that I don't want you killing any of them. So non-lethal. Yeah, leave them alive. If you're having a hard time getting through undetected, try going through the apartments. I doubt the cops will pay you any mind if they see you inside an apartment, as long as they're concerned as far as they're concerned, you live there. Just don't run into the people living there. I'm sure they'll call the cops if they see a stranger in their home. Alright guys, I have not done this mission, so this is the first time we're doing this together. Let me first go ahead and cut the recording. Okay, that way, once again, viewer, I do that only so this way I can very easily put together the different segments on this video. I don't cut out my deaths. I think it's entertaining for all of us to watch them together. Alright. So first off, it's Sean. So just a Kelvar vest for us. I guess do we have to wear any vests? Yeah, we can go without any clothing whatsoever on us if we so desire. But I don't mind having a little bit of protection on Sean. So Kelvar for us. Now, what are we bringing with us? We're probably not allowed to have a rifle on us because it's not concealable. If the cops see us in a house, they will probably still be suspicious of us, I am guessing. So we will not be bringing anything like a tranquilizer rifle with us or the sort. What was a Scorpio? That was an SMG? Not concealable. Okay, so then we will not bring it with us. Now, even though these are cops, so we definitely don't want to kill any of them, I will still bring a pistol, because if I must kill someone to finish the mission, I will do so. And I feel like this is a tour. Like, the last time we went to the police station, we had to sneak past a bunch of dudes, and then we were at the police station. And what we had on us when we arrived there was what we started with. We won't get a chance to re-gear, as it were. So I will still bring our Smith & Wesson 457S with us. Or 4575. Oh, we should also see if we can upgrade it anymore, though. So let's take a look at that first. So, still the glow sights. We have the money that we could probably take reflex sights now for some of our guns. Let's look at really quick at what else we could purchase. No, I'm not really interested in any of those upgrades. I don't really feel like being more unstable with our accuracy, so we won't buy an extended magazine. I think we'll purchase finally a laser pointer for this gun. Let's get the infrared laser pointer for it. It's always on, but we only benefit from it while our night vision goggles are active. And we already bought match ammo for this weapon, so we'll stick with that. I'm still not sold on buying the other glow sight unlock, so we will not do so yet for this gun. Okay, so for gadgets, not concealable, the PKC EMP. So we're not going to take it. We'll take the normal EMP with us. I tend to do lots of reloading when Sean is detected or fired upon before we're trying to escape the mission. I don't know if I want to take a med kit with us. I guess we will take a taser. The taser mine is not concealable. Okay, so then basically this means, I believe this means if we take this and anyone sees us, they will automatically know we have this as a weapon and automatically then become suspicious and or fire upon us. So I will not take this either then. We could try the noisemaker. Sure. Let's take it. Okay. And I think that will do, viewer. Let's get started. Find the target. Oh, okay, we are here to kill him then, apparently. This is, so we're supposed to do this completely without killing a single guard. All right, then. Hey, how's your shift treating you? If it wasn't for the rain, I'd be a lot happier. You think it was wise to put this place on curfew? Probably scared some folks shitless. Gotta keep the boss man safe. That's all that matters. Can't afford to have him whacked on this investigation. You really think Theo's crooked? Something's definitely up. I can feel it. You know how many guys tried to get an audit on him? Too many. And that's the first one that was greenlit just recently. Tell me about some other time, preferably with beer involved, alright? Don't want anyone catch us flapping our guns instead of patrolling. And we can knock them out, but we're not allowed to kill any of them. They're also armed with flashlights. You got it. Nothing in the kitchen or bedroom of that gentleman's house I can loot. We might not be doing a whole lot of looting in this mission either. I feel a little... I don't mind looting from the crooks that we're you know, sent to kill or what have you. I don't too much mind looting from an organization, but a normal person's house is a bit much for me. I'm mostly here just to look around and try to gauge the patrols that are in this place. Nothing in this guy's storage room except for some bandages. Nothing in his living room. Nothing in his bathroom. There is some compromised material there. We'd be allowed in this room. We could be seen in this room by the cop as well. Just not by this guy, supposedly. I should... Oh! Seen inside the apartments. So not here. I want to see which direction he faces when he leaves this room. If he goes in this way, then we should be safe to open these doors. Okay, we will be. So let's wait until he goes back in there, and then we can try one of these two doors. Probably this one. I said I feel guilty about it, but I did not say I wouldn't do it. So we can leave this building via that window. Alright, if we're gonna do it, let's do it now. That wasn't so bad. Okay. They're patrolling the hallways too. So we're if we were seen in that one hallway, we would have gotten into trouble. There is some material here. We'll go ahead and grab it, I suppose. Nothing in these rooms. Or these ones to loot. There's a gentleman sitting on the couch there. If I was to go and knock him out, we could run in there and punch him to do so. But I don't know if that's a smart idea. I think we will avoid knocking anyone out, these civilians, and he can just keep his stuff. I want to look at the patrols down here a little bit more. Does anyone walk down here? Is what I'm checking at the moment. I have not done this mission ever. This is my very first time doing this one. I'm doing pretty well so far. I have yet to. I didn't die immediately in this mission. Alright, so there is someone walking around, and he patrols, I guess, around the entirety of the building. Flashlights are going to make it difficult for me to, like, hide in the shadows in the corner as well. That's not going to work. Is that is not our target. Okay. If I get into this building, what does that do for me? It gives me access to this other doorway eventually. Oh, viewer, okay, we had to reload. Oh, no, we don't. Okay, thank goodness. I got stuck once by a door that wouldn't let me leave it or close it. Thankfully, we were able to get past that door. Just double checking up here really quick. If we get into this building, we can get into the bathroom there. Which will let us look around up in this area a bit. He might be suspicious when the door's open, but he might not care. Oh, he does care. We're gonna go. Nope. We're not gonna do it. He didn't care that door was open. Alright, let's look around out here for a little bit. Is that our target? I don't... Oh, nope. No, that is not our target. Unless the target's moving around. That's not him. There are a lot of people walking around with flashlights. Alright, let me stare at this section of the outdoors for a little bit. If I'm in this corner, right there, I'm safe until he turns that way, in which case he sees me. If you want to get into this building, this exit is where we want to go. It would be very difficult to go up through this door. I wonder if I'm allowed to knock out this gentleman. Do you think they get suspicious? We can try it, viewer. I'm gonna feel really bad knocking out a guy, though, in his own home. Maybe we don't do it. Every time I want to go is a bad time to try it. Guess we could just leave via this door. I think this door is locked. I'm pretty sure this door is locked there. All right, we're gonna go for it, viewer. Oh, okay, that's just a reload. Okay. Oh, and I was supposed to go for it right then, and we did not do so. Out that door. I don't even know what saw us there. Nope. The only way we're getting up there is if I move immediately after the reload. Sorry. No! I am not going to count that because that was an accidental thing. Sorry. You're right, I can't be in your house. But now this becomes a lot tougher, since the key moment I had to get through here is now gone. I guess we can try going out that way instead. Aw, there's a rubber ducky in the bathtub. I don't think we can get out of the window without making too much noise. I think this is what we're supposed to do. Our arrow's back to tell us that we're kind of close to our target. We have to move really slowly, but we might be able to get through the room with his back turned. We have to hide behind this and duck to not be seen by either of them. Feel a lot safer once I'm inside a building, especially one that doesn't have anyone in it. Can we break a window? I think we can break this window without anyone noticing, I think. I'm going to make a hard save. And if we alert people when we break it, we will reload. If we don't, I will still reload. Let's see what happens. Let's wait for this guy to also go up a little bit more. Ah. The game owes me. We're not allowed to go through this window. Oops, no, I want to reload the save prior to that. That would have been a really nice way to get around the building. Figures that we're not allowed to do so. Oh, well, I guess, actually, retrospectively, I should have checked, I should have looked around a little more. There's nothing for us up here. We're not allowed to climb through this window, just a bed in the way. It doesn't bring us anywhere. It's been my experience for these missions, Sean's missions in particular, that there is a way to get through it where you're not detected, even if it does require you reloading a little bit to learn the patterns of the guards and what have you. Can we break a window here? No. No, he sees us from there if we're in this window, and he's too close in this area. He will hear that window getting broken, so we can't go up that way through this building. That window is where we're supposed to go. Oh, that's useful to know. If I just jump, run towards a window, we do a, like, vault over it. I don't want to take that guy's compromised material since he's walking around. He can keep his stuff. Oh, that's like a fire pit there. Alright, so this is our next place to go. I mean, we could kill this guy. You know, we we would be yelled at probably by Steve, but we're actually almost to the target, so it's a little further. Viewer, do we kill him? This is Theo, the guy we were told was definitely a crooked cop. Or, sorry, might be. The evidence he was finding might have been planted by the shady organizations that we had eliminated, for example. But he might be a good cop. I think we're going with not killing any of them. So how are we doing this? Who are you? Put the gun down now. Relax. I'm not here to do anything. I'm being blackmailed. I need to find out by whom. Alright, then put your weapon away and we'll talk. You too. On your mark. Well, first let's get to know each other. You don't exactly look like someone looking for answers, especially not when we're pointing that gun at me just now. Someone's using my dad as collateral to get me to do their bidding. I was told to kill you. That's so. You intend to go through with that? Not sure. I need answers first. You're an awfully cocky little shit for someone not in a position to make demands. But let's hear it. The politician Dave ringing any bells? Yeah, it does. First they told me to kill someone related to his political party. Then they told me to kill Costel's son. His father is a leader of a different political party who was recently framed for drug use. Now they sent me to kill you. Does any of this make sense? I've heard of Dave, and of Costel. They're both on the political scene, but I'm sure you're aware. We're not killing him. You know what Costel and I have in common? We both have our focus on Theo. Theo? I've heard of him. Yeah, well, he's the police chief around here. Uncovered very conveniently placed evidence of Costel's drug use, and for a handful of other people, too. On the political scene. I'm investigating Theo because something doesn't add up. Whenever he finds someone breaking the law, it's always some politician. You saying politicians can't break the law? No, I'm saying that for someone so devoted to serving the people, he's got a knack for finding evidence against people that have a clean track record. So, that means they sent me to kill you to stop you from meddling in Theo's affairs. No shit. Will you help me get to Theo? Any information you can give me will be a big help. I don't know where he lives, really. You can search the records, but he's never really at his home address. Whenever he's at the police department, he's got plainclothes bodyguards with him. Doesn't stick around long enough either. Always in a hurry. Fucker's untouchable, too. Nothing sticks. Frankly, getting the green light on an audit for this guy was a pain in the ass. I've heard a lot of people before myself were turned down on this topic for no good reason. Makes this thing all the more suspicious. Got no idea how the hell was greenlit in that context either. When were you greenlit? 2 weeks back, if memory serves me right. So what do we do? I need to get to him. You and me both. Something's definitely fishy about it. Can't believe what I'm going to say. But I'll work with you. Funny, working with a hitman to get someone we're both after. The enemy of my enemy, yada yada. I'll keep investigating. When I find something, I'll reach out to you. If I suddenly disappear, you can assume I'm 6 feet under in a ditch. This guy definitely is a good source to have if I want to get to Theo. Do I kill him or leave him alone? We spare him. The moment he put his gun away, I'm like, okay, we'll spare him. Can I trust a cop like you with my phone number, or will I find a SWAT party van at my door the next morning? Ordinarily, I send an entire army regiment after having you point a gun at my face. But desperate times call for desperate measures, so I'll pretend I never had anything to do with you once this is all over. I'll take your word for it. Before I go, I need to convince the kidnappers that you're dead somehow. Otherwise, they'll hurt my dad. Huh. And I would assume the best confirmation would be the media talking about my dead body. Not if you vanish into thin air. The guys up top expect you to report to them once in a while. Well, if you disappear and they think you're dead, wouldn't that have the same effect? Wouldn't a sudden influx of inquiries related to your whereabouts from up the chain be good enough to indicate to Theo that you're dead? You're right. And my disappearance might just get more guys greenlit to audit this slippery fucker. More pressure on him. Bigger target on his back. Alright, I'll lay low. Got someone I can trust in this godforsaken city. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, I like this. I'm glad it's turned out this way. I was really... If that was Theo, no matter what would have happened, I think I would have killed him. But I didn't realize that was Emmett. Well, that's a shame, right there at the very end, getting detected. I'll assume that doesn't matter too much for the mission. And that wasn't so bad. How we failed? 3 times? Up to 41 bucks now? Not bad. I really didn't want to knock out that one dude either. All right, so not so bad. I'll take it. Let's continue. Oh, please tell me I was recording that as well. I was. Okay, good. What's up, Lee? Sean, got a favor to ask. Shoot. Ever since your dad got nabbed, kidnappings have been going up. I've got info on a guy that was taken recently. Who's he? No idea. But easy enough to guess that they wouldn't just kidnap about anybody. Think you could bust him out? Though leading him out of there, that's the tricky part. You'll either need to leave no one standing or lead him out of there without anyone noticing. Is this urgent? Not as urgent as finding your dad, but if you find a spare minute, do me a favor, help this guy out, alright? I'll make it worth your while. This is a personal matter. Nah, just hate seeing this shit happen around here, you know? First your dad, now this. Sick of it. I'll think about it, but I'm sure you understand I've got my hands full. Don't get enough sleep either. Ask Steve if you're exhausted. Willing to bet he'll be up for it. I'll see what I can do. I'll let Steve take care of it. Haven't got much juice left in me. Alright guys, well, that will do it. Thank you guys for watching. That was not so bad. I thought that was going to be, well, when we first started, I thought that was going to be a smaller mission, and then we'd have a longer one after that where we would be killing people. So, glad we did it. Fun to run out of there getting fired upon, too. Sometimes that's helpful, because the enemies will call in other folks on their radio, which allows me then to possibly have less patrols if I'm not in that area any longer. Anyway, I'm babbling. That will do. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.